Hello guys, this is Pokemon Legend Tips with another video, and today before we move into the real lead, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you have any questions you can ask us in the comments, or even better join us on Facebook. The link is in the description below. So today we're going to be reviewing the new mode, Justice mode or League Conference that had just showed up, where you can get some strike cards, attribute stones, as well as some League Conference or whatever. So this is the platform. We're gonna describe the platform as we usually do for all users. Maybe someone is not understanding how this thing is actually working. So we're gonna talk about all the features first, the platform itself. Then we will do, of course, later on tricks on how to make the most out of this stuff. So today we're just gonna be giving a really general review. Then later on we will give of course tricks and so on, as we usually do. So you can see, so this is the platform itself. You can use 6 Pokemons 3 times in 3, so you battle 3 against 3, but out of 6 Pokemons. You can see here that this is your ranking. For the ranking there is different rankings. There is primary group, primary 1, 2, I think this one is 1 and 2 and 3. Then there is medium, no, it's actually 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, then here 3, 2, 1, then elite group. So that's how it works, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm in medium group 1, so technically we are here. So this is where we are, so we only need 4,200 points to reach advanced group. So yeah. So this is it, and there is some amount of points that you need to reach for each group to be able to move into the next one. So for example, for right now from a medium group 1, so I need 4,200 points, battle points, to reach advanced group 3. So again, when you fight, when you win, it's you're gonna of course gain some points. And when you lose, you will lose some points. I think it started with maybe 15. I don't actually remember. 30 plus 30 minus 10, or plus 15 minus 5, or something like that. But right now it's a little bit more. It's plus 80 minus 40. So if you win, you get plus 80. If you lose, you get minus 40. So that will change in each group, I think, since there is a huge gap between the amount of points you actually need. So I think we needed around 300 points to reach the first primary group 2. Then yeah, it will get higher and higher, and as well as the risks get higher since you meet a little bit more powerful opponents. And of course you will lose a lot of points if you actually lose, and you will win again a lot of points if you actually win, since you are meeting these high stakes in there. Okay, so that's that. So first, before we actually start talking a little bit more, I wanted to say that this mode is actually a combination of Arena and Champions League. So it's really like it's not even Arena, I would say XVS. Yeah, not even XVS. XVS you can find in manual. Yeah, XVS and Champions League. So you have 3 teams, and you're gonna fight cross server, of course, with other people in real time. So that's where the Champions League part comes in. So you have 3 teams, and you can each team you can choose out of 6 Pokemons, and you can fight, of course, other opponent that will choose as well. So depending on their teams, you can see. Then you can basically make strategies. So that's that. Then, of course, like I said, it's real time, so it might be a little bit laggy. That's the only thing I dislike about this thing so far. But other than that, it's pretty fine. So for now, it's a really good, I would say, feature in the game to actually test element teams and to test teams against each other. So if a team can manage to win against another, you would know that if you build it right, it will definitely be able to win all the time in player vs player, or in auto, or other parts of the game. So like I said, let's go back to the rankings. So this is the rankings. At the end of each month, you will get this amount of strike cards if you actually manage to manage to be in this group. There will be other rankings. For example, for the 6 to 100 people that are ranked, they will get a title, Pokemaster, and 300 coins. For the Elite Four, they will get 600 coins and whatever, 800 diamonds, 1,000, 1,500, and only one guy will get Cynthia Garchomp. Really nice Pokemon, Dragon Ground, so it's really good Pokemon, and with 2,000 diamonds. I really feel that these are really not that much. So yeah, the rewards, it's not that much rewarding for 1 month hard work, I would say. It's really hard to actually move from one group to another. It's really, really hard. Okay, so and to actually be able to top the whole thing, it's gonna cost you a lot of time, that's for sure. So yeah, this is the season's rewards, and this is the rank rewards. So depending on of course the season is this, the rank will be sent as well in the season. And if you click on this to read actually the rules, I literally did not understand a word they wrote in here. This thing is so confusing. So if you do actually understand it, please let us know, because we are totally, I would say, either the description is really, really badly translated, or they are talking about some different part of the game. That's one. So yeah, you can see that if you get some points, you can redeem them here. You can get strikeouts, which is kind of cool. So you see that we have 400 points right now. We get 100 points each day, so 4 days, 400 points. Yeah, then yeah, it will of course be you will have more points at the end of the month, that's for sure, when the season ends. So yeah, every day you need to complete 3 matches to get 100 points and get attribute stones and some coins as well. So that's good. As I said here, the personal brief, they will show you the accumulated points, the highest recorded accumulated points you have done. This will of course change later. It will of course it's going to be the same next month, but that does not reflect your points. So this is the medium that shows you if you click on this, it shows you the current rank. Medium group 1. This is of course just your teams. We will talk about that later. And here you can lend some Pokemons, which means you can rent this Pokemon, which is ground and fire. And since you don't actually need to BT anything, you can just rent it and you can use it straight away. You can see here that you won't have to do anything with it. It stays basically only the personality, the skills and the abilities matters. That's pretty much it. So yeah, good. Let me confirm something. We have 8,100. I just want to confirm something here. Ways this guy should be here. Okay. So if you actually go to the battle, I want to confirm something live, so I can just tell you guys that it actually works. Let's just put this guy here. And yeah, but I can't kind of confirm it since it's not flashed. I think I have a flashed one. Yeah, let's confirm. What I'm trying to confirm, guys, so you won't be a little bit confused, is to see if flash does actually change anything in the attributes of the Pokemon. So this guy is hasty, speed 10%, so let's see, 7,801. So if we actually go here, and I have a Victini that is actually flashed, so we can, yep, this guy is flashed. So if we can actually see the Pokemon itself, then we will be able to say if flash does actually contribute to your it should, in theory it should, but let's just make sure. Well, it doesn't. Here we go. So yeah, it doesn't, so flash doesn't really matter. That's good news, I would say. Now flash doesn't matter. Okay, the more we know. So yeah, let's go back to the London. You can rent these Pokemons since nothing matters in them. You don't have to you don't need them to be built. You kind of can rent them if you don't have them, especially that some of them are really good, like Groudon. If you don't have him, you can just rent him. He does actually cost a lot, but yeah, it will be good. So yeah, you can see the log here of the people you actually fought or the ranking. I don't understand why the log keeps disappearing. Yesterday it was working fine. I think it removes itself after refresh. They have done that to maybe decrease the load on their servers. Yeah, probably. So now we are done with the platform. We just need to talk about the adjusting team. Then we will go into full details for that. So you can see here that there is 3 teams. There is you can 6 Pokemons, and you can choose 6 Pokemons out of it. So what we recommend is that you can put at least 2 teams here that would work nicely together, so you would not have problems, and your team will have some sort of I would say sync and synergy. So that is really recommended. So you can see here that I'm using electric here, then semi-psy here, crowd control, then there is a Fey Pokemons here, Fey and Psy, then there is Sword of Justice and some sort of other Pokemons that will help Sword of Justice in case there is another theme. So this is what you need to understand. You will not be able to choose to pick and to change the order of these teams, so you definitely have to make sure that your 6 Pokemons cover most strategies and most Pokemons out there. So right now let's go into practice. Practice doesn't take any points, so you can try it anytime you want. You can see here that this guy has electric, so definitely our crowd control won't work, so we have to face him using electric and base. There's a lot of base here, something really important, guys. You definitely need to use base. It's a really good part of the game. Which base are best, that we will cover in another video, so we won't make this one a little bit long and boring. So you can see here that this guy now, it does not use anything, so but it has a dragon and it has a normal type and Celebi, so we definitely can use either Psy or Fey. That doesn't really matter. And now it's fighting and bug, so we will use our SOG J. So yeah, so the starts again, it's gonna be real time, not this fight, but if you fight someone else, it's gonna be real time. So you definitely need to take in consideration that the opponent will definitely target your weakest spot, and you should do as well. So for example, I know that Pikachu is good, Ashpika is good against Fey, so I have to attack kind of Coco first. So you can see here that we won our first fight, and second fight, of course, same thing. You need to definitely learn by heart all the skills and all the synergies of your Pokemons. We will try to do a list of good Pokemons that are available in each that are really good in this mode, and so everyone can actually know and have a little bit of clue on what's going on. So you can see here that it's kind of power doesn't really matter in here, so all Pokemons are basically leveled, and it's kind of nice, to be honest. So another thing to actually mention, sometimes there's gonna be Pokemons that are the same, have same speed. They technically need to be able to have same speed. So it's for now, I think it's really random which one goes first. So that's really random, and you really don't know which one goes first. Okay, so practice is done. This is how practice goes. Now let's talk a little bit on how leveling up actually works. So when you reach, for example, if we were reaching 4,200 points, you will not reach 4,200 points right away. You will reach 4,199. So when you reach 4,199, even if you exceed that amount of points during the last battle, you will not go beyond that. You will just stay at 4,199. Then you will have something called promotion battles. Promotion battles, you will have like some sort of 3 circles here. So you will need to do 3 battles and win 2 out of 3 to be able to move to the next group. So that's something important. So you have to make sure that you will win 2 battles out of 3 to be able to go to the next group. So I think that covers pretty much everything, and I think I did a lot of talking. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We basically talked a lot, and yeah, but I think we covered pretty much everything, and we will go back on this again in another videos to talk about what kind of teams are good. We have some nice ideas that we want to share with you and all, so we will go back to that later. Cheers, guys.